Hey everybody, welcome. It's the first, yeah, maybe it's like the follow up on last video. So I think this would be our first official episode with Coco the Cockapoo, the best puppy in the world. And what remember from last time what the three things that we're gonna be covering in this series, which will last 12 weeks, are gonna be how we take care of the body, how we take care of the mind, and how we seek places and that are safe, and how we feel safe or having that sense of psychological safety. And so we're gonna begin first every day, every week, talking about one of those topics. So this topic will be about our bodies. Then the next week will be about our mind, and the next week about psychological safety. And we will be rotating like that every other week. And so we're gonna start by the things that grounds us the most, the thing that makes us feel a unique and separate individual, which is our body. And our body is basically, in a sense, a dashboard of what we feel, what we experience. It has memories. It has the capacity to move forward, or to move back, or to freeze. And oftentimes, that will be the relationship between mind and body that we will be talking about, and also how we, through our body, are able to feel and make sense of things that we're going on through. And so the first thing is, we need to be connected to that body. And we need to be aware that just as if you were driving a car, our body will have a dashboard. And sometimes we will have lights that will go on. And we can choose either to ignore them, to fix them ourselves, like get under the hood and say what's going on, or to seek professional help and say, like, this is what's going on, can you help? And when we talk about our bodies, we're not only talking about physical ailments, but it's also about our capacity to feel emotions, and our capacity to even sense what other people make us feel, and how we feel towards other people. So we will have a whole series where we will talk about awakening the body so that we can have these sensations. But the first thing is that we must acknowledge that our body has the capacity to sense and to tell us what we feel might be going on. And while sometimes that could be said to be like that gut feeling that we have, right? And everybody's familiar with that, or the hunch that we have. And it's like a feeling sometimes, like sometimes in your chest, sometimes like your stomach gets upset. And a lot of the times, the things that we're going on, and the things that worry us and that have us sometimes feel anxious or sometimes feel afraid, will actually manifest in our bodies. And our bodies will be the trigger to tell us and let us know, wait, what is going on? Am I really sick? Or is this actually making me sick? This situation making me sick? And when we are aware of what are the situations that actually cause this reaction to our bodies, this stressful reaction sometimes. I mean, and it doesn't necessarily have to be negative reactions. It can also be positive reactions. And we can identify, like, oh, this is someone that I want as a partner because this is how I feel when I am next to this person. I can feel their energy. I can feel their vibrations. It's like, even without words, we can feel, the affection, the love. And so just as it can be for the positive, it can also be for the negative. The only thing is that when we deny those things about our bodies and we numb our body, whether it is through legal or illegal substances, we're blocking that ability to feel, to sense, and by default, we're stopping to live, to experience, to feel. And so that's going to be something that we're going to be talking about with the three different aspects of the things that we're taking care of our bodies, our mind, and and having psychological safety and feeling safe. And we start by gaining awareness of our body. And that will be what we will be talking in the next time we talk about our bodies, how we wake up the body. And to begin with, I will give you some tips about it. Movement, good sleep, and good nutrition. There is really no secret about it. And this is something that the yogis knew like 5,000 years ago, and the whole yoga philosophy is centered around a philosophy of life, but also of taking care of the body, of cleanliness, of healthy eating, movement, exercise, and also meditation, which is usually the asanas, and the meditation is what most people know about the yoga, but there's a whole philosophy and school of philosophy around that. And one of the things that I did want to say about this series and the things that I share with you here are things that I have found that have helped me, and they're multidisciplinary. I will be sharing resources with you about books or movies that I feel like have been helpful and have been really enlightening, but that does not mean that that is the only truth or that that is the only way. If anything, if anybody tells you this is the truth, this is the only way, run. This is just the things that I have found to be effective, both in my personal life and also as a psychologist. And so I feel that, I'm sharing with the responsibility that this is not therapy, but I'm sharing because this is something that can definitely work. And the idea is not that you just follow what I say, but it's you find your way into finding the way that you can connect to your body. And everybody is going to find a different way and a different journey and a different way of living their own truth. So with that, I leave you, and we'll see you next week when we will talk about the mind.